And here we go. Here we begin. We got a #1 contenders spot for
future title shot.
Future title shot. Thank you, man. I just can't get this thing going. Here we begin with Deaddude and Camo Kid. They locked up right here. What can you tell us about Camo Kid?
Camo Kid is that slippery sucker who likes to stay on the top rope. He works best when he's in the air, flying at you with any variable object he can get at you. He's the kind who can turn a leg drop into a drop kick, into a springboard splash. He can do anything. He throws DDTs at you at the ass.
Thank you. There we begin. They locked up. Dropped him right there. Shoulder tackle. Oh, going through the legs right there. Works out pretty good. Oh.
Camo Kid took him 2 times to get that shoulder block down good.
And you almost got to.
With a guy Deaddude's size, it might take more than 2 to get him. But Camo Kid lucked out and got him on the second.
Well, both are former champions, and hey, what better way to do is, you know, get another future title shot for either title. You can go for the RHW title or the Extreme title.
Exactly. What better motivation could you have going into a match when you both know the feel of holding championship gold?
And these two are the most decorated in the company. Camo Kid has held the former New Age title. He's also been a 2-time Extreme champion. The Deaddude, he's held the RHW championship 4 times. He's been a former Extreme champion and a former New Age champion. So they both have experience in holding the gold,
which makes them all that more willing to fight tooth and nail to get a future title shot. They both know how great it makes them feel to hold gold. So going into this match knowing that they have a future title shot just adds the icing to the cake for them.
They continue with the series of locks right here. Both are very good at doing this style of wrestling.
Both very proficient in technical wrestling.
Yes. Camo Kid is a high flyer. Deaddude's more of a
powerhouse and brawler type.
Powerhouse. Yeah, you're right. But both can do that technical stuff better than anyone in the ring.
Both can show that technical ability at any point in time.
And this wouldn't be the first time they faced off either.
They both faced off in Retaliation last year.
Retaliation, they faced off for the New Age title. They also were in the Rise to Royalty match. The ladder match. That was a brutal match.
Camo Kid showing that cocky pin.
So
Deaddude flips it over.
He's got it good right there. But they can show what they can do. They faced off a couple of times. At the Retaliation event, Deaddude did retain his title. Or no, he didn't retain. He won that title. I'm sorry. He won it there from Camo Kid, who was the first ever. Deaddude using the 4 count, utilizing the best he can. What can you tell us about Deaddude? I'm sorry.
Well, apparently 4 seems to be his favorite number. He likes to hold out those rope breaks till as long as he can, just keeping that pressure applied.
Well, wouldn't that be the smart thing to do?
It would be, but it's not true sportsmanship.
So you're thinking after 1 you let go?
That's what I would do.
But if you got your opponent in a precarious situation, wouldn't you try to do that? Goes for a quick roll-up right there.
That would be the thing to do, but for me, I'm not as much as the sneaky type. I like to play straight shooter.
Yeah, but there's times when you got to do what you got to do almost.
Yes, you're right.
That dude's a smart individual. In fact, both are smart individuals. They know what they want to do. They know how to pick apart their opponent.
And it would seem as if Deaddude's trying to pick apart that neck and lower back. There we go. Just switching the headlocks.
Is he playing mind games with them right here?
He could be. But knowing Deaddude, he's just trying to show that proficient strength he has.
Now we know recently Camo Kid has not had too much success against Willie B for the Extreme title. He had about 2 or 3 shots on it. He challenged Willie B a few months ago. Did not work out the way he wanted it to. So he's out of that scene right now. Would this put him right back in that scene, or do you think he would go for the RHW gold? Good God!
Camo Kid, who was used to the extreme style matches and the complete non-stop action in extreme type, I wouldn't see him going up for too many RHW titles. I'd see him going straight for the Extreme title, which means Willie B may have another match coming his way.
Well, thank you for that insight. I don't know. I mean, Camo Kid's almost main event status. I mean, he could be in the main event for the RHW Gold. It's almost positive that he would probably go for it. That's the one thing he's never held. If he held that, him and Deaddude would be the only ones to hold 3 titles within their reign of the RHW. Now, that'd be something else. I'd probably go for that one.
And being that Deaddude is the only one who's held all 3 titles, he would probably want to keep that title to himself. Being as if you're the only one who's held all 3, why would you want a second person to compete with you over that spot?
You're right about that. I mean, what better way to do it than, add another RHW championship to your belt. I mean, he'd be a 5-time champion if he defeated whoever the current champion was when he cashed this thing in. Good Lord! Took his head off.
Camo Kid driving that foot into the side of Deaddude's head, driving them both to the ground. Camo Kid now going for the pin.
This could be it right here. 1, 2, not enough. How in the world?
Deaddude using that last bit of energy he had left over from the drop kick to forcefully kick out of that pin situation.
So you're saying, okay, I'm getting back to what you said earlier. You would probably see the Deaddude going after the RHW Gold rather than the Extreme Championship.
Right. Now Deaddude coming back with his own whiplash, which we have not seen from Deaddude in the past recent months.
Taunting him right there like he was going to actually hit him. Trying to play the mind game, still pulling the hair.
Showing that attitude that Deaddude will do anything for the win right now.
Well, there's a point when you would do just about anything for gold, okay? Even you had to face your own tag team partner. I'm sorry, Willie B had to face his own tag team partner for the Extreme Championship, the vacated Extreme Championship.
And that must have been hard for him to do, seeing as if the only thing standing between him and the title was his own partner.
Yeah.
For a guy like Willie B, that must have been tough.
Yes, it must have been. He gets the quick cover right here. Not enough, though. Sorry, you kind of look like Willie B, so that's why I called you Willie B, man.
It's quite
an
alright.
Accident. You're big and fat like him.
Thank you for that one.
Thought I'd help you out.
Camo Kid forcefully shoving Deaddude off the rope by kind of moving the rope from under him.
Deaddude's holding his knee. Something's not good with his knee right there.
Seeing as that knee pad's not doing his job. And
going for a super kick, missed right there. Deaddude ducking out of the way. That's kind of hard to do for a big guy like that. Oh my God. Holding on to the ropes. Almost had him right here.
Trying for it again.
Oh man.
Ooh. DDT.
Took him out right there.
Slamming
the
both
cover.
of them together.
Yeah.
Which is what? Wait.
It's got the 3 count.
Look, foot on the ropes. And the ref caught it.
Where there's a foot on the rope. You tell me.
He's going for that cover again.
Little.
And Camo Kid fighting that argument with the ref over the 3 count gave Deaddude enough time to recover and kick out of that second pin attempt. And look, another foot on the rope.
I think the ref has got their mind.
I think it would also seem that the ref was trying to pull out a victory for Deaddude, but just couldn't get the job done.
This must be an unholy alliance right here.
Throwing out your little foot on the rope thingy. Try to keep me from my side.
Camo Kid talking some trash, but he is the champion right here. Not the champion, the winner of this match.
Championship title shot.
Thank you very much.